I hope... The knife I gave you has been coated with a rare poison called Langorwine. You need only cut Mortieri once, and he will appear to die. When I first joined the family, this sanctuary was controlled by another speaker. Lucienne took over when she was killed while fulfilling a contract. The Night Mother speaks to only one member of the Dark Brotherhood, the Listener of the Black Hand. And when Our Lady speaks, death follows. The blade has been coated with a rare poison called Langorwine. One drop in a normal human bloodstream will mimic the effects of death immediately. I have provided you with a vial of antidote, which will be used to revive Francois Mortieri after you successfully stage his death. You should also know that there's only enough Langorwine on the blade for this one contract. After Mortieri is sliced, the knife will be useless. The Count of Skingrad is not all he seems. Let's just say I'm not the only one who enjoys his evenings. This sanctuary has been here since before even I joined the Dark Brotherhood, and that was 200 years ago. Sithis is the darkness of time immemorial. He is no Daedra and dwells not in the realm of oblivion. No, Sithis is something altogether different. When I first... The Dark Brotherhood is not in the business of staging deaths, no matter how much gold is offered. Sithis demands blood, and blood must be paid. In order to accept the contract, we demanded a life. Mortieri offered his mother, and we accepted. Lucienne has already taken care of that detail. I was stricken with vampirism 300 years ago, while on an expedition deep into the ashlands of Vardenfell. For nearly 100 years I hunted in secret, until the Dark Brotherhood found me. Now I have a family that accepts and even values my unique gifts. Perhaps in the future, when I feel you have earned the right, I will offer you a chance to become a Hunter of the Night. Good day.
It's all over. Okay. We're here to help. He's that thief that the... What are you looking for? The guilds are west of the river. What are you... The castle is north, on the hill. The guilds and shops are west of the river. The homes are east of the river. Rats? They've got Fighters Guild people out killing rats? You're kidding, right? Farewell.
Of the armorer.
Rashida does a good job keeping fire and...
You're a bold little thing, aren't you? I'm afraid you're of no use to me. Goodbye.
Hi there. Things could always be worse, and probably will be. I'm Kurz Grobarov. What can I do for you? Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? Good day.
Protect and serve. Do you believe any of that talk about... Goodbye.
Oh, well, hello. You must be the one Lucien Lachance told me about. I've been expecting you. We haven't got much time, I'm afraid. I borrowed quite a bit of gold from some underworld types. I missed a payment. Now they don't even want the money. They say I insulted them. They've sent an enforcer to kill me. His name is Hides His Heart, and he's on his way here now. That's why I hired you, so you can fake my death. When Hides His Heart gets here, I'll put on a little act. You'll cut me with your poison knife, and that idiot will think I'm dead, okay? After that, you must flee from Coral, and Hides His Heart must not be killed. That way he can go back and tell his employers I'm dead. If you wait a day, my body will be put on display in the Coral Chapel Undercroft. You can come to me then and administer the antidote. Got all that? Good. Hides His Heart will be here any moment. Get ready. Oh, I do hope this... Bye.
Motieri, I know you're in there. My employers are most displeased. I'm coming in, and you can beg for your life. Not that it will do you any good.
Motiera, I am here to exact payment in blood. You will...
Oh, I bought. They've. If got all. Bye.
Motieri, I know you're in there. My employers are most displeased. I'm coming in, and you can beg for your life. Not that it will do you any good.
Motiera, I am here to exact payment in blood. You will... Huh? Who is this?
Oh no.
Die.
They say the Daedra came
Well
from
met.
Oblivion and burned the whole city. How are you?
It's you. Ha! I've heard the Fighters Guild has managed to recruit a few.
My children are starving. Please help.
Hello there.
Have you heard? Renoir got some new books in stock.
New books? Who has the money to afford all those books? I know I don't. I saw Romalus Broyat walking his dogs today. And yesterday. And the day before. I swear that's all he does.
I'm the chapel healer, Gorerin Selvilla. We're glad to see you paying your respects here at the chapel. Yes, it's quite odd. Reynald, who I've bumped into several times in Coral, acted like I was a complete stranger. Also, he seemed sober, which is a refreshing change. Usually, Reynald is stumbling around Coral, drunk as can be. Very odd, but then, it's really none of my business. In Coral, we Highlanders treat our gods' teachings as rules to live by. Our lives are governed by the 10 Commands. Have you seen Valus Odile recently? Spends all day in the tavern since his boys left. Farewell.
Greeting.
I'm
Bye.
I'm Rena Bruyant. I love dogs. Doesn't everyone? They probably call us the dog people here in town. Romalis and I love dogs. We have quite a few. So sweet and well-behaved you wouldn't believe. I don't understand what Glistel is doing with Melintus Ancrus. I mean, have you seen her? And have you seen him? I just don't get it. Goodbye.
Blessings. I'm Orig Grabargel, servant of Stendar. May you grow in... Can I interest you in some of... You have to admit, this is a good place to live. Friendly folks, I think. Bye.
Oh, I'm a bit stiff, but quite fine otherwise. Ah, yes, the Undercroft. My family members are buried here, you know. Which leads me to something I may have failed to mention before. My ancestors will see my revival as a desecration of their tomb. This Undercroft is, well, quite cursed. Any desecration will cause my ancestors to rise from their graves and defend their resting place. I can hear them coming as we speak. You must protect me, escort me to the Grey Mare where I can buy passage out of Coral. Ah, here they come! Oh, my, Aunt Margaret.
That's the best you can do.
Ah, the Grey Mare. From here I will be able to arrange for transportation out of Cyrodiil. You have served me well, assassin. Francois is forever in your debt. Farewell.
My son. Yes, Rallus and Antus. For the last few days, we've suffered attack. My boys, they expect... Somehow, I'm supposed...
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, I've never been to Shadenhall. Oh, hang on, you're someone else. Apologies, my good friend. I mistook you for someone else. Always being asked about it, I am. Didn't I see you in Shadenhall, they say? But I'm sick of it. Sick and tired and sick, and perhaps a little drunk. But never mind. You look like the honest sort, so you're going to travel to Shadenhall and find out what sort of impostor is trying to besmirch my good name. And you're going to tell him... I'm quite capable of besmirching my good name on my own. You should cease and desist immediately. There's 50 gold pieces in it for you, friend. Right then, off you go. Hello.
Good evening. How are you?
So Mortieri has escaped. Well done. As payment, I am pleased to award you this amulet, Cruelty's Heart, as well as another advancement in rank. I hereby bestow upon you the title of Eliminator. Your blood is cold, your heart hard. You exemplify everything the Dark Brotherhood stands for. I present to you now this key. It unlocks the well behind the abandoned house above. Use it to gain hidden, quick access to this sanctuary. Well now, you are an ambitious one, aren't you? I'm afraid I have no more contracts for you. Our time working together has come to an end. Instead, you must report to Ochiva here in the sanctuary. She will be providing all your contracts from now on, and is waiting for you as we speak. Before you go, however, I intend to make good on an offer I made some time ago. As a vampire, I may pass my gift on to others as I see fit. You have served me well, and I choose now to extend that gift to you. Shall I use my dark powers and turn you into a vampire? Most excellent. Here is what you must do. Simply go to sleep here in the sanctuary at any time, and I will visit you as you slumber. I will wrap you in vampirism's dark embrace. You'll never even know I was there. But when you awaken, we will be of the... Once infected with vampirism, you must wait 3 days and then sleep once more. Then the dark gift will truly take hold.
I am honored by... Ah, greetings. I have been waiting for you. As Vicente surely told you, your time working with him has come to an end. From now on, you will receive all assignments directly from me. In fact, your next contract is available now. Lucien isn't here very often. His duties with the Black Hand keep him very busy, so he trusts me to keep the sanctuary in order. To employ the services of the Dark Brotherhood, one must perform a ritual to the Night Mother. Only then will she heed their prayers for murder. It is an ancient rite, this Black Sacrament. All across the Empire, every day, people beseech the Night Mother to take the lives of others. After a person performs the ritual, they are contacted by a speaker. Gold is exchanged, and the details worked out. So it has always been. Ours is not the only Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. There are others hidden throughout Cyrodiil, each one overseen by a Speaker of the Black Hand. Those fools in the church and their so-called 9 divines. There is no divinity beyond the eternal and terrible. I've heard some talk. This past year, some family members have been found murdered. Could there be an assassin among assassins? In the Imperial City, there lives a high elf who must be removed from existence. Finding this person may prove challenging. Are you interested? I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. Your target is a high elf named Phalion. He lives somewhere in the Imperial City and fancies long walks. Unfortunately, that's all we know. We don't know which district he calls home, which establishments he frequents, or anything about his schedule. This contract will require a bit of detective work. I suggest you... Ah, yes, there is one more thing. The Imperial City is also home to an Imperial Legion captain named Adamas Philida. Do you know who that is? Quite. Then you know he has dedicated his life to eradicating the Dark Brotherhood and doesn't appreciate when we operate within the Imperial City. When that happens, he tends to make our lives uncomfortable. Let's not give the good captain any reason to go poking around in our affairs, If possible, do away with Phalion someplace out of the way, definitely indoors with no other people around, a secure location with no witnesses. This will make it look like a simple murder. Philida will be none the wiser, and you'll receive a nice bonus. Now go, and may Sithis go with you.
The Imperial... Move along.
Hail.
You are Argonian, yes, but you are no Shadowscale. What chaos you must have known as a hatchling. Thanks, Sithis, you have come home at last. Welcome. I do so love pursuing a contract in the Imperial City. The alleys, the shadows, the challenge of evading Philida's Legion troops. I envy you. Ochiva and I have known Lucian since we were hatchlings. He is the one who trained us in the way of the Shadowscale, and is like a father to us. The Night Mother is the Dark Brotherhood's unholy matron. She guides our actions, just as the Dread Father Sithis once guided hers. There are whispers in the halls of the Sanctuary. Some say there is a traitor among us, that the Brotherhood has been compromised. I've heard the Count of Shadenhall knows about this sanctuary, but he is offered much gold, as well as other incentives, to keep his mouth shut. There are whispers. I've heard the Count of Shadenhall knows about this sanctuary, but he is offered much gold, as well as other incentives, to keep his mouth shut. I've heard the Count of Shadenhall knows about this sanctuary, but he is offered much gold, as well as other incentives, to keep his mouth shut. In the Argonian homeland of Blackmarsh, those born under the sign of the Shadow are taken at birth and presented to the Dark Brotherhood. A Shadowscale hatchling is trained in the arts of stealth and assassination and lives a life in service to the mighty kingdom of Argonia. Any Shadowscale who lives to come of age is accepted into the Dark Brotherhood as a full member of the family. So it was with myself and Ochiva. Who is Sithis, you ask? Some call him the Dread Father. It was his terrible love that gave birth to the Dark Brotherhood so very long ago. May you walk always in the shadow of Sithis, dear sister.
I hope I can help. Sleep, dear friend. Sleep, and awake anew. The Count of Skingrad is not all he... The elves of the Imperial City are a fairly close-knit community. One of them will have at least heard of Phalion. You should ask around. Be seeing you.
You again. I thought I made it clear I'm not looking for a friend. If you're here to buy or sell something, get on with it. Bye, Sithis. I don't have all day. You ripped me off blind. I hope you're happy with yourself. You ripped me off blind. That's a good deal. You're a fine negotiator. Just buy Sithis. I don't have all day. I have it on good authority that the newest addition to the Brotherhood is an annoying whelp, unworthy of licking my boots. How's that for gossip? Foul-smelling ape.
Hello, dearest sister. Is there something I can help you with? I will always think of Lucien Lechance as my savior. When he found me, I was living in a gutter, an inch away from death. I owe him everything. I've always wondered who the Night Mother really is. Some say she's an old woman who lives somewhere here in Cyrodiil, but I'm not so sure. Don't tell anyone else, but someday I'm going to have Uchiva's position. Just you wait and see. Lucien Lechance knows real talent when he sees it. Have you ever lived on the streets, struggled to survive? This sanctuary is my home. Here I have the safety and love I've searched for all my life. Sometimes, right before a kill, Sithis speaks to me. He whispers in my ear and fills my heart with the joy of suffering and death. Know what I'd do? Talk to Phalion, learn who he is. Maybe then you can lead him to a secluded place. Then, when you're alone, you know. Good luck, sister. I hope you don't get killed.
I know what you're thinking. Golgoron, he's too big to be sneaky. Well, you're right. Me, I like to just go in and hack my targets to pieces. Ha! I once saw Lucien deal with an insubordinate brother, someone who had broken the tenets. It took me a week to get the blood off my boots. I don't know who the Night Mother is, but she pays me to kill people. My own mother should have loved me so much. Hey, I don't like to tell stories, but Telendril and me, you know, don't believe me? I've got her undergarments to prove it. You know what they say? Home is where you hang your enemy's head. Truthfully, I've never really understood who or what Sithis really is. As long as I obey the tenets and fulfill my contracts, I guess he's happy. Now this is what I'm talking about. You kill him up close, face to face, and you still get the bonus. I wish all the contracts were like that. Happy hunting, my sister.
Get away from me.
Brother, if I may have a word.
Of course. What troubles you?
So is it true about your latest contract?
Get away from me. It fills my heart with warmth to see you again, sister.
I am honored by your presence. How
You are like a dark gift from the Night Mother herself. Please, tell me how I can help.
Hello, dear. Good luck, sister. I hope you don't get killed.
Can I help? Bernardo and Moro Rufus, they don't get along. I don't understand it. I just make the armor and keep it in good Be seeing you.
Can I help you, sir? He's that thief. A short... He's just... The nobility hate him. But the peasants and the beggars love him. Especially in the waterfront. Emperors have been assassinated before, but this time, I don't know. Farewell, citizen. The galleon down at the waterfront? Someone killed the captain, right there on the ship. What?
A lot of mages swear by Rindir stars.
Hello. What is it, citizen? What is it, citizen?
Hi there. Hail.
What is it, citizen?
I suppose... Go ahead, please. He's that wanted criminal. Isn't he? I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion gates opening all across Syria. Farewell.
What is it, citizen?
Edgar Vautry. Let's do business. Come back and... You... Hey! You... Hey! You're the... Take care.
Speak. Can I help you? When the city... Yes? That will get you something. You're wasting your breath. Remarkable. You should be ashamed. Really now, you're such a charmer. That's not bad. Farewell, citizen.
Welcome to the Mystic Emporium. Calendil is here, with all your needs under one... Let's do business. Phalion, you say? Why, yes, I know who he is. Rather distasteful fellow, actually. I believe he lives at the Tiber Septim Hotel. That's in the Talos Plaza district, here in the Imperial City. I'd ask around there if I were you. Thalian, that... Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. Tell me more. For me? Thanks. Sorry, I don't get it. I won't fight you. Don't talk. That will get you. You're good. No one can... I understand old Dovin Aaron can still teach a bit of... Be seeing you.
Hello. Good day. Thalian, you say? Why, yes, I know who he... That's in... Please, go... See? Was that hard? What a dumb joke. Well done. Don't. I accept. I have no... That's not bad. The King and Queen Tavern isn't a bad... Let's do business. Always keep your magical equipment. Can I interest you in some of my wares? An excellent deal.